match of team play.
Starts the match of the teams. We are back live. Don't think the volume was sent over there. It is now. Guys should be able to hear us. We got 6-pack of Team Corona.
6-pack of Team Corona.
Hey, Jim.
What should we put in the field two? Is this Masters teams?
Yes, it is.
Could put that where it says field two. And it's points format.
Is it points?
In this, yeah, it is points. VNEA.
That makes our job a little easier or a little harder than just wins.
That makes our job a lot harder than just
Len,
wins.
how you doing?
Looks like we got John shooting an 8-ball. That's a quick 10-0 over there for 6-pack. So in this points format, they'll play 25 games, and a win is 10 points.
Thanks, Michelle.
And you get 1 point for each ball when you lose, so to a maximum of 7 balls. And they'll play the first one to make it far enough ahead that the other team can mathematically come back. And often in these formats, you'll see these games and matches come down to the 24th or the 25th game. It's not often one team will run away with it.
Unless you're the Jet Setters.
Even then, we have lots of close matches too. Yeah.
You'll see the back of Team Corona shirt looking good.
Looking good. Mr. Plowman rocking some Q Sports Live swag. They had those team shirts made up last year.
Yep, for Vegas.
They'll be wearing them again this year.
He messaged their whole team too late to wear them all, so he's the only one, I think, with them on.
Oh, he lost the cue ball there. I don't think he made a ball.
He should have been using the thumper. I had him try it out.
Yeah.
He's like, I want one. Like, well, send us some money.
They break real good. Hey, Robert, Jerry, good evening.
Well, we only wish we were done for the evening.
Oh.
I would like some sleep.
It's going to be a long night tonight.
It is. Match at 7, and then we got one starting at 9 after this. So there's 2 rounds tonight.
Great shot on that left-hand table. From out of nowhere, I think he kicked that ball in because he was in jail.
Yeah.
I sort of missed what happened. I just heard them clapping.
Well, he called the side and it caromed off another ball. He kicked at it.
Oh,
Got lucky with it going in the side. But
very good.
hey, Deb, how you doing?
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Prince George. I got a few friends up in Prince George. Yeah, Wayne, I won my division, the A3 singles. Got lucky and went through undefeated.
Yeah, so there's a 9 o'clock match in this division as well. That'll be on the stream.
Ooh. Missed on the left-hand table there.
Sorry, guys, I'm just looking at the
Thanks,
draws here.
Mr. Plowman getting ball in hand on the right-hand table. With it fairly open.
He is in prime position here to get them on the board.
Thanks, Jerry. Well, I should have been up a higher rank than it was, but team didn't win anything last year, and I've improved a fair bit from what I was playing last year. So my knowledge with watching all these guys play on the stream has gone through the roof. Helps out.
You played good. That was a good shot on the left-hand table there. He diced that ball in real thin. Got some pretty good shape on the 7. Requires a little bit of left-hand juice to make the 4 in the same pocket next, or the 1 in the side, depending where he lands.
Well, if Kevin has to play the combo on the right-hand table, he's got to watch where the 7 ball goes after this. Don't want it going down table. Not sure why he'd hit it that hard, but
yeah, he got away with it. 7 didn't land in too bad of a spot.
Well, that's his next shot he's got to take. Or no, he's got the 5 there, sorry.
And a little off angle on both those balls on the left-hand table. He sure has improved, that is correct, Ramo. Snaps off the A3. Was a legitimate B player last year at this time. This year at this time, he's a
it's amazing.
Legitimate A2 player now.
A2. The way I was playing, I could have probably won the A1, but
yeah, I don't know if you could have beat Peter. Peter played pretty good.
Well, actually, yeah, Peter did play pretty good, but
the A2, I'm sure you could have done well in that. So 10-6 win for Team Corona there.
Well, it's funny. I don't know how the rankings worked, but 5 years ago we were the division champs in A2. But then I didn't play for 4 years, and
that'll do it.
When we put in a team last year, the A3 is good because I asked Kelly what division. She goes, "Oh, we'll put you in A3." But we didn't do good last year, so.
Fair enough.
But shows you watch as much pool as you can. You will improve just in your knowledge, table knowledge anyway.
Well, that's how I got better at pool, was watching a lot.
And mine, I'm just so inconsistent. I got to get practicing and see execution. I got all the knowledge there to just improve. It's just getting my consistency to catch up now.
Dry break on the left-hand side. So Greg gets to the table here with not a bad look at stripes, really. That 11-9 combo is fairly wired up. Although the 12 is not in an ideal spot by any means. Little bit of a tricky out here.
Yep.
And I'm not so sure Kevin can see enough of that 7 to pot it on the other table.
Yeah, he can. I'm looking almost down that angle over there. He's got the full ball.
Oh, and he can cheat the pocket a little here too. Ooh, punch around it, nice. He's got enough to cut this in.
Oh yeah, and the 2 stripes there to stop it, so he's not. Cue ball shouldn't be traveling around the table anyway.
Yeah, he'll be okay. He's hitting this thin. I don't even think he'll run into the balls. He might run into the 14 off one rail.
Yes, Bernie, I did win the final. Jerry, the way the rankings work, again, CCS with, I know, our league and
Team Corona with a 10-2 there.
ABC in CCS. In the Southern Music League here, we got 8 divisions. So it starts off, the bottom is B3, then B2, B1, A3, A2, A1, and then Masters, and then Elite Masters. So The B divisions would be like sort of your C in ACS. The A2 or A3, A2 would be your sort of B, A1 and Masters would be your A, and then the Elite is like a Vegas Master. Thanks, Bernie. Yeah, it's a bonus. They actually have trophies this year, nice little glass trophies. I like that more than the cash.
Absolutely. Those are nice little pieces of hardware. So, Greg chose to try to work on solids. And I think he has to play the 7 here in the side. And then he's got to worry about the 5, but I think it'll go on the opposite side from the right angle, as long as he's not hooked on the 8 or the 10.
Dennis with a dry break on the right-hand table. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, pretty soon, Bernie. You give him a couple of years, he'll be snapping off titles all over the place. He'll need a trophy cabinet.
Well, with nice thing is with the CCS league, for league playoffs, they do give trophies or plaques out, and I got a ton of them. But keep the current year up in my pool room, and then they hit the big Rubbermaid tote that I got. That's your dad's going to need new wall space soon for all yours.
Yeah, I just give them away to my dad, or I put them at leather pocket, or
yeah.
I have choice ones on a shelf in my living room, but it's got to be a good one to make it to the shelf.
Yeah.
But my dad definitely enjoys them more than I do.
Yeah.
So this 6 ball, and he's shaping this 5 to cut it in the side. I'm not sure I like it from that angle. Letting this cue ball fly.
How do we determine known ability? Well, it's, again, with as much as we watch the stream and how long we've played, this is my 24th year in league. Got a good idea of most of the league players and the players we know what they're good or how good they can shoot. But it's tough for a lot of league operators. You get new people joining all the time, but you got basically a committee. If we're going to go and rank somebody from a tournament based on known ability or stuff like that, you get 3 to 5 very knowledgeable players that know a lot of the pool community and get together and rank them that way.
Absolutely.
Hey.
I think that's the best way, is have 4 or 5 people that can figure it out. I'm sure most of the players are fairly well known, so somebody will know the ability levels. Map Attack says, go team. He's watching his teammates, Team Corona. You got that right, Bernie. The one from Vegas last year, the Team Charlie, that one's one of the ones that made the shelf for sure. Yeah, good one, Mike. 24 years in the league, and he's A3. He didn't always put in as much time as he does now, so he'll be moving up the ranks. Putting in the work. So click that share button, guys. Let's see if we can get these viewer numbers up a little bit. We were up over 200 earlier today. I don't see any reason to not have it up over that again. But that does depend on you guys smashing that share button for us. So a couple of backdoor outs, as we say in the pool world, being worked on here. When your opponent runs most of the balls, leaves you open, we call it a backdoor out. Thanks, David, for sharing the link to CompuSport, where you can find all the draws for this tournament under the SML year-end tab. We are in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, at the Westin Hotel, the new Westin Airport location. No problem, Timothy, anytime. Always happy to answer any questions you guys might have. This looks like a 10-6 for Team Corona there. And that's the last 3 games in a row they won there. It looks like Six Pack's getting it back on track. Oh, until I open my big mouth. That's a missed 8 ball. Can't afford to do that too many times. So Dennis will probably clean up these 3 balls and make it 4 wins in a row for Team Corona. That's a really good shot he played there. Aggressive and confident. But if you are going to lose in this event, you want to be losing games like that, 10-7. I got it. I'll flash up this viewer advantage we got going on here, guys. CSL viewer advantage winner's choice number 2. That's $20 per advantage pack. That gets you the coupon pack. Included in that is a draw, an entry into a draw for your choice of a Jacoby Black Shaft, a T3 Thumper Jump Brake Cue, or $620 Canadian. You can send that money through GoFundMe /Q Sports Live, or if you're inside Canada, you can send it to qsportslive@gmail.com. Yeah, you're right, guys. I may have given the commentary curse there.
Well, Grant's the one with the good one, so somebody's got to take it over a little bit.
Well, I'm watching Grant's team, and I gave his teammate the curse, so hopefully that doesn't keep up. Awesome, Timothy.
Everybody that's reading the comments, Jerry was asking, where's everybody watching from? Where's everybody tuning in?
Always a good question. Always something we love to see, too, where everyone's tuning in from. Always nice to hear people from all over the world.
And your couch, and you're tuning in from your couch doesn't count.
Yeah, or from work. We get a lot of those tuning in
That's
from
the
work.
best place to watch, is get paid to watch pool. Watch it at work. It's got to get your boss hooked on watching us. Then you're all good.
So we are watching one of, I would say, top 20 players to ever play in Calgary. Eugene on the left-hand table.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing that much.
He doesn't play as much anymore, but when he played lots, he was one of the top players around. Super talented.
Yep. Thanks, David. I'll get you a ticket out after this stream. Couple Ohios.
All Eugene misses. A ball there. But he's left a bit of a tricky out. The 3 ball's in a bad spot, and the 6 ball's not in a great spot either.
No.
I don't know if the 6 will cheat by the 14. It may.
He kind of just got down and shot that quick. I don't know why he didn't think a little longer on that.
Yeah.
He hammered the 6. It got lucky, went around in the side pocket, but
Seemed a little bit careless, absolutely.
Ooh.
Although.
I heard Eugene call safe on that one.
Yeah, this is working out.
Although I don't know if I'd try the 7.
I think the shot here is to either thin the 3 and try to get behind the 8 or kick the 3 in. Very nicely played, little tickle safe there. There you go, watching from Virginia. Chesterfield.
To the left, yeah.
This is a tricky little angle on the left-hand table. You got to really put a punch on this one.
Punch, or do you play top left?
Well, you got to punch it with top left to get around the 8, though.
Or do it that way. Ooh, did it freeze? I think he's good.
Could almost work, yeah.
But he's that angle. He's coming up table.
Yeah, as long as he floats it, he can take the cut.
Oh yeah, less angle than it looked.
I think we got one of the players on the other table kicking that tripod stand, so don't mind the earthquake on the left hand or on the right hand table there.
That's Grant's team.
So
Angela for Prince George.
A 10-4 for 6-pack.
Close.
Back on track with a win there. And we got TJ Kreba at the other table on the right-hand side. So he's working on low balls, trying to punch over to get on the 7 here. And that, trying to get shape on that ball, created a miss on the 2 ball that he was aiming up.
11's going to be tough. I think everything else goes to a pocket, but.
Awesome, Angela, you're the best.
Where are we, Jim? We're at the Weston Hotel near the airport in Calgary, Alberta for our SML League playoffs. Started the teams tonight. We finished the singles this morning, or this afternoon, I guess.
Yeah, this afternoon, yeah. Looks like another dry break on this left-hand table. We've seen a few dry breaks today on that. It's been breaking a little bit tough. The only one with consistent success on that table has been Jay Hampton, but he hit it with everything he had.
Yeah.
So I'll try to keep track of how many games they've played as well. I believe this is the 6th and 7th game that we're watching right here. Faith, you can send in, if you're within Canada, you can use email transfer. It's qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're outside Canada, you can use our GoFundMe account. That's GoFundMe/QSportsLive.
Yeah, PayPal doesn't like us, so we're no longer using PayPal.
And include your email address so we can send you the coupon pack, which is what you're purchasing. Included with that is a entry in the giveaway.
That's how we do it all legal. Like, got the contest rules and regulations on our website.
Curtis, the race and or points is a 25 game format and sort of a best of total points. So you get 10 points for a win and you get 1 point for each ball in a loss to a maximum of 7 points.
So the match is over as soon as it's mathematically impossible for your opponent to win or catch in points.
So for example, if there's 2 games left in the match and one team is up 21 points, the other team cannot mathematically win, then the match would be over.
What all does it come with for our giveaway? And we'll pop it up again in between the next rack, but you got your choice of Jacoby black shaft, the carbon fiber, fit to your pin style. We order it for you. T3 jump brake cue is your choice, or 620 cash. So your choice of one of the 3 if you win.
Can we put the GoFundMe in the comments? Sure we can.
www.gofundme.com/QSportsLive, and Ben's just typing that into the comments.
Is it one word, GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Must be.
Is it automatically doing that? I can do it on my phone.
We'll get Ryan and put that in.
I'll put it on my phone and then we can
Try to make sure I don't miss anything here with how many games we got going, 2 games at a time, and points format. It's easy to miss some points. Hey, no problem, Jerry. Happy to hear. So it makes it all worthwhile. I believe Thumper has their own website, Richie. They're actually made by a guy in Texas, and the butt end is made by Jacoby.
Richard Splood is the guy's name for the shaft end of it, and Jacoby for the butt. And actually, Richard's in Wisconsin.
So Kevin Plowman on the left-hand table has 2 balls left in this run out here. A little bit tough to get shape on this 14 though, so he tried to go around the world with draw.
He would have been good.
Got the cue ball real nice, but 9 ball rattled on him. Jerry says only Facebook for thumpers. So
yeah, they got a Facebook page. Richard's working on a website.
you can check them out there, and you can find all the info on how to order one there, or you can order one through us. Richie, send us a message. We do have a slight discount.
Yeah, for the right now with the Jacoby Black and that Thumper, you get actually a better deal ordering through us than you would if you ordered from Thumper or Jacoby.
So send us a message, Richie. We can take care of you there.
If anybody's looking on for the Thumper on Facebook, it's under Thumper Q's is his page. Go give that page a like. It's got some videos and other stuff on there. Some pictures of them all.
A couple of missed balls on that right-hand table, but Greg is looking at going to work to try to run out these last 4 balls. He's shooting solids. He didn't want to be on the rail there. He might have to shoot the 7 ball first here. I don't think shooting the 2 leads you anywhere good. Unless he's got enough angle to kind of jack up a bit and punch around off 2 rails, shoot 7 in the same pocket. And a nice shot by TJ on the right-hand table to get pretty straight on this 7. You just roll this in, shoot the 8 in the top left, I believe.
Dollars for the Jacoby Black. That one's easy. $630 Canadian. $475 US. We include shipping, whereas if you order it from Jacoby, you're paying shipping on top of that, and we got a better chance of getting it through without the customs or duty charges. But if there is duty charge, we do charge you that. But shipping through us, we try to get them shipped as a demo to avoid the duty charges, but regardless, you're saving at least $50 on the shipping.
So there you go, Richie, $630 Canadian.
That's the same price for the Thumper or that Jacoby Black. They're both priced at $475 US each.
Oh, Greg cheated the pocket a little there. I like that. That enabled him to hold shape for the 2, and he's got a nice angle here. He can kind of go 2 rails.
A little bottom right. Just make sure you avoid that 9 ball.
And he's got to be at least where his hand is in order to cut the 6 in the side next. Didn't want to rub the 9. Oh, he got the right piece of the horn, though. If that sent that ball back towards us, he was in big trouble, but it kind of squirted out over to the right.
It's that sharp. I wonder if he can go around the 14 there. I wonder if he can go around that.
I think he can. I think from this angle, I'm almost certain he can. So he'll go swinging around the rails here. 3 rails, shoot the 8 in the top right. We try to stay behind it. He might have to bank this ball now. The bank side is very makeable from this angle, and there is actually a two-way that you could play. The middle of that top rail as we're looking at it. And win for Team Corona there, 10-7. And a bank in the heart from Greg. That's a 10-5 win for Six Pack. This is going to be a tight match. Perfect time to run a quick ad while we're racking both tables.
Let's put up Mike Burton home team. Anybody in the Calgary area looking to buy or sell a house, these are the guys to talk to. Mike and Mike, they're both pool players. You've seen Mike Burton was actually playing in the singles on the stream a couple times. I think they'll have do they have their team in here? I'm not sure if
in the elite division.
Do they elite division team? Spainola. So looking to buy or sell a house or mortgage info, even maybe in rentals, give those guys a call. I'm sure they can help you out.
So we got John Clark racking on the left-hand table. You probably got to see him on the stream earlier. He was playing Peter. He told me to poke shots at him, a couple shots, he said, just as a joke. But
yeah.
Then he came over and told me that his cousin is going to watch, so to be nice. So I'll find a happy medium somewhere there.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grant letting everybody use his cue.
Yeah, and Grant is actually on this team 6-pack, but he's sitting this match.
He's been benched after his singles performance.
Made a ball, got a rub, avoided the scratch.
Thanks.
He's looking good here. This is not a bad table to try to run. I wouldn't mind this at all if I'm John on this left-hand table. The only tough ball is the 3. And then you kind of want to leave the 6 over there to get you on the 8, but there's lots of ways to get a low ball here for sure. Always nice to have a easy opener.
So you try to get on the 3 off the 5 right here?
I think, yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do here. And if I don't get there, hopefully I can see a shot on the 4 or the 6, but I think this is a good time to try to get on the 3.
Hit that a little late, but
yeah, now he's going to have to shoot the 6 and try to get perfect on the 4. And the problem is he's going to end up being straight on the 3 at best.
Did you try running into the 3 here, top left?
You could try to run into the 12 here. That's sort of where I was going to go with that, was if he shaped the 4 to get on the 3, then he'd be straight on the 3, and that wouldn't lead him to the 8. So he has to go this way. See, here's going to be the problem, is if he gets straight on the 3, how do you get to the 8? I don't think the 8 goes in the top right. I've been proven wrong before from these angles, but
it's hard to see. He might be able, with that angle, to draw into the 3, but then you don't want to bump it in front of the 9 either.
He may just sacrifice and take a lot of angle on the 3, but that's tough as well. So he's got to make a good decision here. Make a clean shot. Slide the cue ball over. Yeah, he played it the right way to just nudge the 12.
Well, and he got a nice shape on the 8 too with that angle.
He would have had a perfect angle to get to the 8. So Dennis gets to the table with a fairly easy backdoor. That 14-10 combo is looking extremely available up near the top right. Meanwhile, on the other table, we got a Team Corona member running this out. He's shooting the 8 for the 10-0 win. And he rattles it. That's twice for me now in this match, but once for each team. So I'm back to even now.
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't think he should have hit that ball so slow. The 8, he had to hit it with a little pace. That way it would have kept its line a little longer.
Honestly, I like cutting that down there. I like putting a little left on that too to help it down the rail. Dennis is looking good. Uh-oh. Did he get lucky enough, or did I curse him? I just said Dennis was looking good.
Oh, you gave the curse that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got to swerve this a little bit.
I think it's because Grant was near us. The curse, his curse just amplified.
It's because he's on one of these teams that curse is amplified this match. He's eyeing it up like he's got enough. Just maybe a little left siding required. Not too much of a masse if it is a masse. Oh, he just tried to play safe. Just tried to play safe. I don't know if I like that. Well, John with a bit of a tough shot, I guess. Yeah, those are always a little bit missable. Is this three going to get in the game?
Not quite.
Very nearly. And I like what's happening on this right-hand table. He's made the right choices here to not attack that early because you get a point for every ball.
Yeah.
So you might as well run off the balls that are in the open first.
Wow.
How did Dennis miss that 8-ball? I didn't see what happened there. Oh, and a beautiful little bank shot, but did the cue ball scratch? Oh, ouch. So a 10-6 win for Team Corona there. But if I'm him, I'm happy I got 6 balls. It's
that's
6 balls
good.
I should have never had. He rattled the 8 and gave me free 6 balls. That's the way I'd look at it there.
12-point swing. Where are we streaming from? Calgary, Alberta. We're at the Weston Airport Hotel up near the airport. Brand new venue. Very nice in here. It's for the SML VNA League playoffs.
Yeah, come check it out if you're in the area, guys. Nice venue, good pool.
Nice bank. He's going to have to do it again.
Yeah, he's showing off now.
Just got to tell him he's got to bank the 8 too.
Yeah, hopefully he swings this around 3 rails and shapes the bank on the 8 on the same side.
Bank side, same last pocket bank.
1 pocket bank sides. Oh, just a hair wide. Just a hair. But let me tell you, this shot is not as easy as the last shot he had on the 8.
Yeah, well, especially with your opponent's ball now hanging over that pocket.
Lou, the weather hasn't been great today. It's been a little chilly. Windy. Windy and a little bit chilly today.
Still above normal for this time of year. Yep.
Oh, this is right in the game, though. No, not quite. He's got all of this 4 ball. It's going to be over now. No amount of commentary curse can stop this ball from going in. Just testing it.
I'm keeping my mouth shut so I can blame you.
Just testing here. Just testing. I like shooting it in the corner too.
Yeah.
You don't have to risk the cue ball getting funny that way. Smart shot by Mr. Clark there. 10-7 win for 6-pack. Real tight match, as expected. Usually these matches do stay pretty tight.
We'll get Grant when he comes back in to double check that we got the score right.
Yeah.
We're going to be within 1 or 2 points anyway.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we're doing pretty good so far.
You're doing good telling me what to type in.
Well, it's definitely easier with two of us too. But yeah, I've been on the ball so far trying to watch both of them. It's probably because I haven't had to play today.
Oh my, so I'm mentally fried now. Yeah.
My mind is stream fresh. How's the weather in New Jersey, Lou? So we got TJ back at the right-hand table. Looks like he's running low balls here.
Yeah, going by Fahrenheit, I think here we were sort of in the mid 40s or low 40s with wind. About 8 degrees Celsius, somewhere around there.
He's got to do something with this 6 ball. I don't know if maybe he draws into it right now from the 3.
Is that 6 not going to the top left?
I don't think so. I'm not
why.
sure what he did there.
I think he's wondering what he did there, the way he was.
It's a miss hit.
It's almost the hand to the forehead he had there. 37 and rainy. Well, we're a little warmer than that, I think.
Only slightly, though.
Yeah, not much. You can keep the rain. Actually, after I dropped you off, Ben, last night, did it ever pour going down Stony Trail?
Weird.
With the little snowflake, almost like hail, a little bit coming down.
Johnny, all right, we'll send that off to you right away, your tickets and your coupon pack. The draw for that will be done Sunday evening. It's not -2 Celsius here, Terry. I guarantee that. It's probably around 5 degrees Celsius, I'm going to guess. Sunday, 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 says Royce. Have we sent Royce any tickets yet? Yeah, looks like we have. Royce has got his tickets. I see him in the bucket. TJ's giving this a long look because he doesn't really have any kind of shot here. He can kick off this rail where he's standing, but I don't think it leads him to any sort of pot on the 6. This would be one where you got to just kick and make contact and hope something good happens. Maybe leave the 6 over the top left hole and put a little pressure on your opponent to make sure he runs out. And stuck right to the 1 ball on the other table. So he is going to call it in, the top left on that right-hand table. That's what I would do. And if it doesn't go, hopefully you at least leave it close to the pocket, as I was saying. That's right, Terry, until you said that magic word. 4-letter word starting with S that we don't want to talk about here. Because as soon as you say it, it happens.
Where are you at, Ryan? I thought you were here playing. Didn't I see you play warming up earlier?
Yeah, Ryan, you're going to have to do that because we're not going to kiss him on the cheek. I'm sure you would, though. And I don't know if it'll work. Raining in BC, of course. Just a little backdoor work for Eugene here. He's landed funny on this last striped ball on that right-hand table. Gonna have to make a big cut here and swing this cue ball around 3 rails. Didn't get to the second or third rail. Ball in hand for TJ to win this one 10-7. Just got to roll a 6 inside. Play the 8 in the top right, I imagine, or he'll just draw and play it in the top left. But I like just rolling it. That'll be a 10-7 win for 6-pack. Oh, Ryan.
Glad he made that, and I didn't have to change it back.
Ryan tested his score curse there.
Yep.
There's a score curse as well. I think that's the first lead they've had since the very first game of the match. Look at this little bank in the side. How good did he hit that ball? Greg Dunhauer coming with it. Nice shot. Got a little shape on this 9. He can maybe go into the 15 if he likes. I think I like going into the 15 here. You should get shape on the 12 or the 13. Just got to control the cue ball good here. If you're going to do that, you got to be sure. What he can do is play this route. Maybe shoot the 12 first here. Opens the pocket for the 15. Or looking at the table itself, I think the 15-12 combo is a pretty good option as well. After he shoots his 13 and top left, he can shoot the 11 in the side. 11 in the side will leave him the 15-12 combination. And when I play that combination, I'd be trying to get shape on the 10 so that I could leave the 15 for my ball that'll lead me to the 8. And we got Mr. Plowman gonna break on the right-hand table. This usually moves along pretty quick as well. These matches are about an hour and a half. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but usually average about an hour and a half. If all 25 games are played. Shot by Greg there. He's just got to control his cue ball good here to get on the 15, and that'll be it for this rack. Meanwhile, on the right-hand table, looks like we have an open table. Kevin Plowman broke dry. Eight ball is worth 3 points. Very good, Royce. Every other ball is worth 1. Maximum of 10. And a maximum of 7 for a loss. Terry Joe, we're expecting to go till about 11 o'clock tonight. Last matches are at 9. Greg couldn't quite see enough of that ball, so he tried to cheat it just a little, rolled it, and overcut it by just a hair. So 7 ball first there. Probably roll down for the 1. 3 will get him to the 8 nice and easy. Good stroke there. Coming up short on that right-hand table. He didn't get where he wanted to be. Phil, not a lame question at all, but this is at the Weston Airport location by Calgary Airport in Alberta, Canada. SML year-end playoffs. First match of the team event. That's a 10-6 win for Team Corona there. And while Mr. Plowman is thinking there, I will toss up that winner's choice that everyone's been talking about.
I'm just sending all the tickets out to everybody here now. Once I receive or get notification of the payment, I'll send tickets out. So I got David's, John's, and Angela's out. And then
we'll send you the coupon pack as well to your email.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm just waiting to get confirmation from GoFundMe from yours, and I'll get your tickets out. Royce, the 8-ball. No, it's worth 5 points when I sink it.
I answered Royce, Terry, Phil, those guys while you were.
Mr. Referee should know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Royce should know, but I think he's only a CCS referee. And that's always only wins. How many Masters teams? 7 in the Masters, and there's 6 in the Elite Division. If your stream is freezing, try just backing out and maybe closing the program, and going back in should fix it. Good shot there by John Clark on your left-hand table. Got a nice little angle on this 11 ball. Leads him a little up table where he can shoot the 12 or the 9. Personally, I would try to shape the 9 in the top right, and if I don't get there, I can shoot the 12.
So, Kevin, if you are watching, I just sent your ticket out to you. Should be all caught up. That was from a while ago, I think, was his. Not sure if he's on this stream.
Jimmy, the point system. 10 points for a win, 1 point for each ball. For a loss?
So 1 point for each 8-ball is worth 3.
And there's 25 games total. And when one team cannot mathematically make a comeback, the match is over. Kevin Plowman looking in good shape on this 6-ball to roll it in and get shape on the 1 to finish this off. Oh, and this 9-ball on the left passes the 4, which I didn't realize at first glance. So John Clark in nice shape here to run one out. And he's going to be straight in on this 8 for a 10-0 win. These are always big. These 10-0s, they're huge.
Yeah, the lighting, Conway, on the right-hand table, there's the room lighting above. That's got some bright lights over the left-hand table and not on the right, so that's why you see the little different. Nothing we can do about that.
That's a 10-0 for 6-pack.
First to the century mark.
Well done by Mr. Clark there. And it looks like Mr. Plowman's going to put that 8 in the side for a 10-4 win for Team Corona. So in between racks, perfect timing. Run a couple of our ads here.
If you guys want to protect those sweet cues, or if you buy one of those Jacoby Blacks or T3s, JB case is the way to go to protect it. Lifetime warranty on those cues, best case you can buy. Well, there goes Grant in the ref jersey. He's playing referee as well.
All right, let's see. Looks like Dennis going to hit second ball here. Nope. He crushed that ball and hit it good, too. Low ball doesn't look too bad at first glance.
You start with that, trying that combo?
The 15-4, possibly. I think from this angle, that's probably the shot, but the 1 ball's still in a bad spot, so he's going to try to run stripes, which I don't mind. The 13 can lead you to the 15 with a breakout or short side shape. Greg comes with the crush it on the right-hand table and comes up dry, dry, dry.
See what Eugene can do.
Good one, Dave. Yeah, I'm playing on an elitist team.
You're an elitist. Looking down on the rest of the common folk.
Some of these common folk play a real good pool. Good one, Royce. Go back to bed.
There's your one warning before we ban you. How's that?
Nobody's playing with themselves. Except when I play straight pool, then I play by myself a lot of times. Try to run a century.
You get bored after about 10 minutes and more fun with a partner.
Straight pool's a tough game with a partner because you might not shoot for about
4 hours,
half an
like
hour,
that.
or if you're playing against Willie, then 4 hours and 45 minutes or something. How's the angle on this left-hand table? Is he going to go into this ball, or is he going to just play short side shape on the 15?
What is your high run?
Actually, about this time last year, I ran a 102 on the Valley box. My high run on a diamond 9-foot is 60.
See mine on my table at home. I hit 41, which I was happy with.
Which is pretty good on a Valley box. From what I hear, it's a lot harder on the box, but I think the diamond 9-foot is pretty tough.
Oh, yeah. Eugene with the runouts from the dry break.
That's a 10-0 right back at 6-pack after John Clark got one. And if this ball goes in, which it did, this is looking like another 10-0 for Team Corona. It could be back-to-back 10-0s.
Except it's They got one ball down there. It's 10-1 on this one.
It is a 10-1. That is correct.
I was talking to Kevin before they were playing here, and he said their team's been playing pretty good.
They are a very good team.
Yeah. Well, and they're missing the Map Attack brothers, who shoot pretty well.
Yeah, that is true. Dennis must have got a kiss on the cheek like Ryan was going to give him. There we got Johnny right back up on this left-hand table. This is starting to speed up. We'll try to fix that camera shake in between matches here.
Oh, is it on the plate or something?
It's taped to the plate on the floor. So there's framing that holds these lights over the tables up. One of our tripods is taped to the plate on the floor, connected to the framing. And when that framing shakes on any one of the 10 tables in this area, it's shaking our camera. So ball in hand on the right-hand table with a pretty good look, but a little bit of work to be done. Shooting stripes, which is probably the correct decision because of where the one ball is. But tricky with where the 13 lies. I think he was hoping to go into that 13 right there. John Clark with the second ball to perfection. Very nice. That's one of the better breaks I've seen throughout the tournament.
Yeah, especially second ball. That opened up really nice.
Nicely controlled, too. So he can shoot stripes or solids here. They all go. They all have a pocket. Nothing's tied up.
What do you shoot?
I think I'm shooting stripes here at first glance.
I think I would too. Is it the 10 ball up there? Start with, yeah.
I like starting with the 10. The only problem is what ball are you shaping from the 10. I think you'd have to go 2 rails around the 7 with low left English and maybe shape the 15 in the side next or the 12 in the bottom left. And then I probably save the 11 to get on the 8. But the 14 or the 9 could lead you to the 8 as well. Meanwhile, you could just as easily run low ball here.
Yeah, start with a 5.
The only ball I don't like if I'm shooting low ball here is maybe the 3. And everything goes pretty easy here for low ball as well. It's one of those tables where it's almost too easy and you have too many options.
Yeah.
And that makes it tough. It's easy to overthink it.
I think if you take the 5, you can run into the 12 to hold for the 4 on the other side, and then.
Yeah, and that's where I'd rather not move balls. So if I could run one of these balls without moving anything, that would be ideal.
Looks like he's going top right. So I was wondering if he can get around the 11 that way. No.
He hit it a little hard, but he got perfect. Look at this. He's absolutely perfect on the 15 the side. That was a great shot. I thought with how he hit it, it was going to come off a lot further than that, but
the way he was lining up looked like he was playing top to me, but.
Well, some players do that though. They'll line up with
drop
different
and then
spin,
drop. Yeah. Well, that's actually one Dwayne taught Shannon is to line up sort of middle ball and then drop down or up. I don't know. It's
not something I agree with, but
it's working for her anyway. I don't know.
Shot by Al on that right-hand table.
Need to trade those for drink tickets.
So John's got himself just a little bit funny if that 14 doesn't pass the 9. He'll have to shoot the 12 in the side and get that cue ball moving. Well, looks like the 14 will pass, so he's still in good shape here. So Al's still looking good on that right-hand table to clean up there.
You still using the 11 ball as your out ball on the 8 here? Does that pass the 5 in the top left?
I believe it does, yeah. That makes a big difference here.
Yeah.
But I think what's stopping him here is he wants to shoot the 12 to get on the 8, but I think the 11 leads you to the 8 just as easy. We'll see what he chooses here. Whether he just soft rolls this in and take the 12 next.
Or
I would have never expected him to miss the pot. He took his eye off the pot a little bit.
Well,
there.
I think he stood up. He looked like he stood up quick, yeah.
He's more worried about getting the cue ball where he needed it, which happens quite often. I do that often as well.
Oh, I do, yeah. I've done it, did it a few times over my few games.
Looking too much at the cue ball, not enough at the first object, which is potting the ball. Al with a 10-5 for 6-pack, that's going to help them. So I think they have 8 games left, including this one that we're watching now. When this game is done, I'll do a score check and make sure we got it right for the conclusion of the match. Howdy, Patrick. Grant's sitting not far from me, so when this rack is done, I'll bug him.
Kevin got a little straighter than he wanted down there, I think.
And a little closer to the rail than he would have wanted because he's jacking up here, which always makes it a little tougher to control. But this is not bad. He can shoot the 5 and sort of draw into the 12. That's a good stopper to shoot the 4 next. Oh, he tried to roll it. Tried to roll it. Oh, and a scratch on the right-hand table. That's going to bring Team Corona to the table with ball in hand, and they're ahead 13, and there's only 7 or 8 games left, so they could start running away with it. This is a 25-game format, Don. Let's see what John can do here. He's got to cut this ball on the side and control the cue ball nicely. I don't see too much of a problem. Just roll to the right-hand side rail and out a little bit. Leave a little angle on the 11 to get around for the 8. Possibly in the same pocket.
Ooh.
Where's he going here? Where is he going? Oh, not sure what the intentions were there. That was
Yeah, you never want to move the cue ball like that if you don't have to.
didn't have to, yeah. Yeah, each player plays 5 games, rotate, and you play each player on the opposing team once.
Subs are allowed. To start each round, you just got to let your opponent know.
He's got to get by this 5. He's got to clear it. I don't know if he did. Oh, he's eyeing it up like he has enough. He had more than enough because he overcut it.
Yeah.
Struggling a little. His last out was really nice.
Yeah.
Ran a 10-0 in his last game. And now he's got at least 7 points here, so that's not bad.
You take the 6 or the 3?
I think I take the 3 ball here. 3, 5, 4, 6 would be my intended pattern. It doesn't always work out that way, but try to shoot this 5 and get straight on the 4 in the opposite side. And that leads you to the 6 nice and easy. And the 8 ball left on the right-hand table for a 10-1 win for Team Corona. This could be a big one. Nicely done.
Well, if Kevin can get out here too, that's going to be real tough to.
It's going to make for a tough last round for 6-pack. They're going to have to come with a really big last round. Little rub. How about that for a jelly roll?
Yeah.
Gotta love it when you rub a ball and end up straight in. Yeah, nice job by Skip on that right-hand table with the run out for 10-1 win, and Plowman's looking at 10-7 win here. Gonna roll this 8 in the side. Not pretty, but effective, as they say. I will do a quick score check. And maybe we can run a quick ad before TJ breaks here.
Get some jam up going. If anybody's interested in a Q Sports Live shirt, you can go to the Jam Up website. We do have a link there, Q Sports Live. You can order a Jam Up shirt with the Q Sports Live logo on it. Are we right on the score? Perfect.
Nailed it. Good job. It's not easy to keep score in this points format on 2 tables, let me tell you. We weren't even 1 point off. That's impressive.
We are in Calgary, Ray. This is our Southern Music League VNEA playoffs.
If you guys are in the area, they do have some bleachers to the left of this feature table. Can fit maybe 60 people or so on there, give or take.
Can be a contest, see how many people we can get on there.
Well, it depends how many of them are my size.
Yeah.
Because then we could get a lot on there. Especially if we stack. But there's lots of room to crowd around here. We got a pretty good crowd gathered around watching these first round of team matches.
Yeah, multitasking, playing, streaming, reffing. You're going to get a good dose of Ben tomorrow, as Grant and I will be playing. Well, I guess if Grant wins, Grant's got to win at least one tonight to keep going tomorrow, their team.
Sorry, guys. I don't know if you heard me sneeze there, but I feel like I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold or something. I don't know. Could be all this weather change.
Well, my throat's feeling a little sore, and I don't know if it's dry or what. We're both stuffed up.
Yeah, it's been weird. It's every time I come in here, I'm a little stuffed up. Got Eugene waiting for his opponent. On the right-hand table there, or on the left-hand table, sorry. On the right-hand table, we got TJ with 2 balls left on the 8. I think he can shoot this one slide between the 11-9 and the 8-13 window to get shape on the 3 in the side. Delicate little shot, though. We played the draw, but he didn't want to bump that ball. Now the 8's a little tighter.
This is at the Weston Airport Hotel, brand new hotel up near the airport, just on Arrow Drive, just off Airport Trail. Turn right on 19th Street or Arrow Road. You'll see the Weston Hotel. Nice venue in here.
Really nice venue.
Well, Grant's team's got to, they play now. I think if they lose this, they play again right away, I think. Not sure how that Masters works.
There's a couple buys in that draw, so it'll depend if they get a buy on the B side or not.
I was telling everybody they're going to get a good dose of you tomorrow at noon. Because if Grant's still playing, like I said, his team, my team plays at noon. So, but Grant will be running around having to ref as well. So,
but I'm free all day tomorrow, so you guys are going to be stuck with me all day.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing my match in my ref jersey because I'm going to be reffing as well.
So the loser of this match doesn't play until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Okay.
The winner will play at 9 p.m. tonight. Wild turkey American honey over ice, good for the throat. There you go, Wayne. Thanks for the tip.
Well, I'm drinking my vitamin water right now.
It should be noted, David, that Grant isn't benched, but he volunteered to sit this match.
Yeah, and he's wearing his ref jersey too. He's reffed a couple shots on some other tables. Being the cheerleader scorekeeper.
Good chance for Al here on the left-hand table with a pretty open look. He's going to have to put a good shot on this 15, but it can be a bit of a two-way shot. But I would expect him to just make this 15 in the lower left as we're looking at it. He's going to shoot the 10 as a two-way, come across the left-hand side of the table. That way, if he misses the 10, he doesn't leave a shot on the 7. So I like that
nice
choice,
shot.
but
yeah,
spears it in. I think he may have saved the 15 because the 14 doesn't have a pocket, so he's shooting the 15 now to break out the 14.
Well, then he's got the 10 in the side as a safety if you don't get. Worked good.
Well played there. I would be more inclined to shoot the 13 ball first here, but.
What game? I think we're into the last round now.
Yeah, I believe this is the last round.
Why aren't you here, Mike?
Yeah,
I know Mike or Mark was off to Saskatoon today to work, but
what's your excuse,
yeah.
Michael? I'm sure it's a good one.
He's golfing or something.
Golf, work, family.
Well,
other good stuff.
Part of his work is golfing. He's a course marshal for Heritage Point.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah. Still don't have a free round on him yet. He promised me like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Michael needs to hook us up with a CSL round of golf. Even though we're terrible at golf, we still love to play it.
When you play with him, who's a scratch golfer.
That's a little tougher, yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're in Saskatoon too. Feel sorry for you.
Good shot by Al there. Nice little draw shot. Shape on the 8. This will be for a 10-6 win. Every win is big now. 10-6 for 6-pack.
You're not there anymore.
Sorry for the earthquake again on the right-hand side. Those guys are stepping on that plate that the tripod's taped to. It's making it shake. Look at this. This is huge for 6-pack. Dennis missed a ball. And if TJ can cut this ball in, it's going to be a 10-2 win. That's going to put them right back in the mix. Indeed. 10-2 win for 6-pack at a big time in the match. They're only back 13.
Two or three.
We'll flash up one of our quick
They're in the last round
here
anyway.
while we got a couple of seconds before John Clark breaks on the left-hand table. Bob Danielson cues with the sweet spot 360 low deflection shafts that you'll see me and Ryan playing with, and Grant the odd time. You can look up Bob on Facebook under Robert Danielson, or you can email him or call him. Send him a text. Great price on those shafts and some of his custom cues.
Yeah, just let us know, Mike. Serenity or Blue Devil.
Sounds good to me.
Play a little whack. Won't say the rest of that, but it's definitely the way we play.
A little hit and hope. That's
Yep.
how I play golf. Just close my eyes and swing.
I hadn't played in 4 years because of my shoulder, and we played when we were in PEI. Little cool out there, but still whacked the ball around.
Yeah, it was fun.
With loaner clubs, that was the rough part. Going from my nice Callaways that I got to 20-year-old loaner clubs.
I believe there's 4 games left here, so the 2 we're watching and 2 more. So Team 6-pack needs John Clark on this left-hand table to come with a big out. They're actually at both tables right now, so they're in good shape here. Take control of this match. If they can manage to get out of both these tables, they'll be in the lead here. A little bit tough for John with where the 6 ball is. So he's going to have to get a good angle on this 2 ball in order to bump into the 6, develop that. He maybe drew a little too far. No, he can still see the 7. He's good. That was a good shot. He's in good shape here. Can shoot the 7 and the yellow 1 ball. And the orange 5 ball will lead him to the 2 to break out the 6. The only problem with that is I really don't like breaking out that 6 ball last. So I maybe try to get shape on the 2 from the 1 ball. And that way I can leave the 5 as an option for when I break out the 6. So just get out around middle table here. You'll have good angle on the 2 ball next. I am very close to the ball, Jerry. That is
just
correct.
thin cut back on the 13. Ooh, overcut it. Didn't think you could do that.
Well, that could be
trouble.
A big moment in this match with only 4 games left.
Well, and there, Kevin's got the solids wide open here.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping him here.
You just want to get as many points as you can to keep that.
So that makes this rack by John even bigger. And how good did he hit that ball? Landed dead center table. That's perfect. So I think when I rub into the 6, I'm not going into it too hard. I just want to open it a little, and I'm going to have shape on the 5.
Play this little bottom left. Oh, you got unlucky.
Yeah, not quite the correct speed there. I think he could have hit that at a bit of a better speed. Softer or harder? There had to be one or the other. He still has a chance here. He can.
Oh, no.
Look where that's about the only spot Kevin couldn't land, but he still has a shot on the 4. But let's see if John Clark has enough to maybe shoot this 5 in the bottom left and draw into the 6 or behind the 6 or something. He's going to have to come with a shot here, and his team needs him right now.
See, I think if I'm Kevin, I play off that rail and just try to tuck the cue ball in behind the 4. The 4 or the 2.
Behind the 2?
2, sorry, yeah.
That could be an option. I would really hate to give my opponent a free shot here, though.
I mean, if you take the tough shot on the 4 here, you totally sell out. I'd rather give him a tougher shot. But, again, this is a Masters division, a little different than what I'm normally playing in. Me playing in A3, I try that safe and let the guy try to make that tough shot.
Absolutely, yeah. I think in this division you have to pot the 4.
Yeah.
And the pockets play big enough that it's actually not that hard of a shot. I'm not sure what he's looking at. He can't be cutting the 7, can he?
That 8 ball's too close to the side running in there.
He's trying to play safe behind the 6. That's a great shot. Really nicely played. And brave, that could have went wrong a million ways. John's going for this bank. He thinks it goes. I rubbed just a hair of that ball. He had to just miss that 14 ball for that bank to go. Tough shot.
You take the 13 sitting here now?
Absolutely, yeah. You got it. That or I shoot the 11. I actually might shoot the 11, then the 14, then the 13. Because I just wouldn't like that the 13 is a little bit straight.
Yeah.
I don't see it being a problem. He can just play a stop shot and have a little bit of angle on the 12 next. It shouldn't pose any problem. He tried to cheat it a little and get the cue ball off the rail. That could be a really big miss.
See, and I think I would have played that with draw, come in behind the 8, and then just make,
shoot the 11, then the 14, then work your way back.
Just put a good stroke on it, yeah.
You had to make sure you potted the ball first and foremost, though. Good chance for John. He'll cut this in the top right. He'll play sort of a little stun draw on the cue ball off the left-hand side rail and down to that top rail a bit. Just like that. That's a very good stroke. He hit that ball perfect. He's going to have to hold this cue ball a little bit, but I think he'll be okay. I think he can sort of stun this in. He's pointing to where the maximum distance he can travel a cue ball here. Doesn't want to go any further than where he just pointed. Hello, Steve from Tulsa. That's going to be a 10-2. So that's going to pull them within 5 points. Suddenly this just became anybody's match. 10-2 for six-pack. And all of a sudden, we have a very close match again.
So our Kevin needs a big win. If Kevin can get out here, that's huge.
This is a pretty key game. Looks like 3 games left. So if Kevin could get out here shooting low ball, that'd be a 10-4 win. That would put them up 11 points with 2 games to play.
Don't know if we said hi to you, Steve, but hi again if we have.
I did, but you can too, absolutely.
There you go, yeah.
He did say hello, guys, and not guy.
Yeah.
There are 2 of us here. It doesn't sound like an echo because it's me and Ryan instead of me and Grant.
Although I've been confused with Grant, I don't know how many times today and yesterday. Although I haven't been on the stream in a while.
Well, I think
nice
the funniest thing
little
of the day is me having a conversation with myself while Grant's mic is on mute.
Oh,
that was fun. People probably thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't realize his mic was still on mute, so we're just chatting away. I was answering questions that you couldn't hear he was asking me. Oh, this cue ball getting a little tight for TJ down here, but he's got the one.
Rest, other than that 5-ball are not bad, but you get the breakout.
Big shot for Kevin. He's going in behind this.
Oh, look at that.
14, perfect shot. Super well played by Mr. Plowman there. Takes his time to make sure he gets this 7-ball right. All you gotta do is pot it.
Stunner draw and you're good, yeah.
So indeed, that's going to be a 10-4 win. That's going to put them up 11 points. With 2 games to play is a pretty good lead. Because with an 11-point lead, worst case scenario, the other team runs out 10-0. And then it's a win-loss last game.
Pass me my water. That
tricky little shot for TJ here, trying to roll this 2 in. He did really well. Looks like somehow we got 1 too many points for Team Corona.
Oh. Just gonna double check with Grant.
Actually, I believe that was how I counted it, was they would be up 11. So maybe we just added 1 extra point in there. So that is the correct score, 11 points. Pretty good break by Dennis there. He made some balls. He's got to look at the table first. It's always nice to be the first one there.
Oh, that was a foul. I don't think he hit the 6, did he?
Well, I'm not sure. I wasn't really watching there. I'll have to check the replay on that. What the 5 was there. He thinks he hit the 5. Pretty honest guy. Yeah, he might have grazed the 6 first. Tough to tell from our camera angle anyway.
No, he didn't. I didn't think he did either.
I think he probably had the best angle at it. He was nice and close to it looking down the barrel, so I wouldn't expect him to purposefully.
No, well, regardless, there's lots of balls. You just sink as many stripes as you can here. He doesn't need to get out.
No, and that's absolutely correct. You bring up a really good point.
Somebody leaning against the wall and the lights. There you go.
I think it was probably better with those overhead lights off, actually, but just my personal opinion. But yeah, chances are somebody leaned on the light switch.
Yeah, it's right back here, I believe. That was Jackson. We'll blame him. He's got a big smile. He was sitting on the bleachers and leaned back into him.
Steve, we're going to be streaming till about 11 o'clock tonight. Last match is scheduled for 9. That's if everything's on schedule. So Skip doing the right things here, just trying to pot as many balls as he can. So I think the right shot for Skip here is to cut the 11 in. But he could play the 10 ball.
I think so. I
6-5.
think I'd try that. If you happen to miss it, maybe you cover that pocket or it rattles or somehow.
Yeah, I feel like he's rarely missing a pot here. I might shoot the 11 first and then shoot the 10.
Get a little straighter, yeah.
I'm pretty much not even going to try to move that 12. Like, I'm going to shoot the 11, 10, 9, and then if I can move the 12, I will. If not, I got 6 balls. Good shot there, but he crashed. Now he has to shoot the 11 a little bit long, but this should be fine. I expect him to pot that. And Greg's got to the table on the right, but doesn't really have a good look here. He's probably going to have to try to find a safe, which is very difficult because the 5's a hanger. So Greg's in a little bit tough there on that right-hand table. Dennis played a smart shot, sort of trapped him. And with 2 games left, they need 10 balls between them. So if they each got 5, that would win them the match. Dennis already has 4 on the right-hand table. So if Skip can make 2 more balls here, this match is over. Oh, still alive. TJ Kriba still in the house.
That 7's tough now, though.
He's got to get out here. There is no going back from this. Think he can shoot the 6 and maybe go into the 3 balls there.
Yeah. Maybe you get a lucky carry him off to dump that 7 out somewhere, too.
Yeah, as long as he clears those balls a bit.
Oh, I don't know why you play it that soft, but...
That's actually not the worst nudge because I believe the 4 will go in the bottom right. So he could shoot the 5 and then the 4 in the bottom right. That should lead him to the 7 as long as he gets the correct angle on the 4. Look at the shot Greg comes with over there. Great shot. Really nice shot under the pressure. Oh, and TJ's come up a little bit short here. Now he's going to have to bump into the ball to get shape on the 7. He's got to pot this 4 with lots of top and go off half of the 12. And hope that cue ball follows through enough. Doesn't stick on the 12. Tricky little shot to control.
I don't know if that 13 goes past there the way he's shooting that.
Oh, what did he do there? He played stun, draw. He thinks this 7 maybe goes off the 11 in the side. He would know best from that angle. And Greg managed to get safe over there on that right-hand table.
If he can, how much he can see of the 1.
I think all Dennis can see is the wrong side of the 5 there. But it all is going to ride on this shot by TJ. I mean, if he doesn't win this game from here, then it's not going to matter what happens on the other table. He's got to make this shot. Oh, that is a really good, really good shot he played there. So if he makes this 8, it's going to be a 10-4 win, and it's going to be a 5-point match. Indeed.
Oops.
10-4 for 6-pack.
Oops. 67
to 172. It's a 5-point match. So what happens here is if Dennis makes one more ball, then loses the game, they'll replay the first round. Or the last round, I believe it would be. Yeah. Alternate breaks anyway, but if he makes 6 balls, they win this match. So he needs to make 2 more balls here. Dennis at the table right now. 2 for the win, 1 for the tie. We'll get you a scoreboard up here on this single screen view. I did mention that most of these matches go to the 25th game.
Yeah, you did. 24th, 25th, you said 23rd or 23rd to 25th.
23rd to 25th, and what do you know? It's the 25th game that we're watching.
That's where I try in that 5th round to have one of my top players either the first or second game in that.
Yeah, you got to make
there's
sure.
some strategy, and then again your top guy maybe for that hill.
You got to make sure your top player gets to play in the last round, so you don't want to have them last.
No, we do we got our top 3 usually 1, 2, 3 in that last round with, again, maybe our 3rd or 4th best playing that 25th. As long as you can handle the pressure, yeah.
Just somebody who can handle the nerves, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need in that last game.
Just smash him. He only needs 1, right? Oh, he needs 2?
Yeah.
He did miss. Big chance for Greg here. Let's see if he can hold his nerves. He's got to shoot that 10 ball that's on the right-hand rail closest to the side pocket. That'll be the opener here. Everything looks good. Ideally, he shoots that 10, then he shoots the 12, then the 9, and the 13 leads him to the 8. Exciting first match we have here.
I think
Very
he's out.
Exciting.
He's got to be out. This is
all he's got to do is just put a little soft draw on this, draw back 2-3 inches to get on the 9 in the left-hand side, and it'll be over once he gets straight on the 9. I like what he's doing, going over, double checking a couple times, because this is the key shot.
Again, just don't leave yourself right on the rail. Well, even if you're straight on the rail, you're good, but.
And that's not bad. He'd rather be on the wrong side of it here. which is okay with the cue ball just traveling a hair up table. That's fine. Better than the cue ball traveling towards the 13 in this situation. Well, I think he's just gonna hit and stick this one.
Yeah, no, he's waiting. There's the guy on the other table that you guys can't see.
Which actually might work in his favor.
Yeah, just to.
Extra second to settle his nerves a little.
See, I don't like he's standing watching the other guy. I like the way he came around looking at the shot. I had a couple times where again, I walk around, looked at my shot, all the angles, just trying to.
And this kills me. I'm so much of a momentum player in rhythm that as soon as I got to wait like that, I'm in big trouble.
Well, that's usually with me. If you noticed, I shot fairly quick if I'm shooting good. But yeah, it's.
Is he straight in?
He's
Can he
dead.
just play a stop shot here?
I believe so.
If not, he can roll forward and off the top rail, but I don't think he needs to. I think he just has to stop this ball. Ah, that's going to do it. Great, great comeback by Six Pack there. They're going to win this match by 1 ball. Impressive play by both teams, but Six Pack comes out on top with a 1-point win in the 25th game. How exciting is that for the first match of the team?
That's awesome, yeah.
So I think what we're going to do here, guys, run a quick commercial. Then we'll shut it down and restart it for the next match is going to be in about 8 minutes. So until then, thank you all for tuning in. We shall see you all shortly.